back. It's another week.
Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. What is going on in your life? For one, I have to say I'm excited. It's October, which can only mean one thing. Halloween. One of my favorites. Kels?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Kelsey, your favorite millennial. Mike's drinking his wine. Hang on.
And I'm Mikey D. So, Kels, Halloween, yes or no?
Oh, hells yeah. Always Halloween.
Huge fan. All the horror movies come out. I love that they do marathons of all the classic horror movies because I've seen all the good ones. So there is that.
What's your favorite?
Classic? Mm-hmm. Oh, man. Because I grew up watching black and white Frankenstein, Wolfman, Dracula with Bela Lugosi, Frankenstein was Boris Karloff, and these movies were made in, I think, the 30s. So, and at 9-10 years old, I'm watching Dracula going, I want to suck your blood. And this guy's fucking terrifying, but I'm 9. Now I look back on it and go, I understand why it was a fantastic rendition. Bram Stoker's, I think, is my favorite Dracula movie.
Nice.
Dracula's a good one. All the 70s, 80s slasher flicks. Texas Chainsaw, which basically started it all. Friday the 13th, Halloween. And then all the sub. You okay over there? Kelsey was making out with her wine.
Made a really weird noise. I'm so sorry for those who are listening.
It made a really weird noise. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Oh, are you sure? Yeah. Okay. Wow. So, the subcategory of slasher movies, which was like Sleepaway Camp, Prom Night, a couple of the really bad, what was the one? Wasn't there one with a snowman where he was chasing people around? And then I also loved all the B horror movies of the 70s and movies that you've never heard of that are fantastic, like The Boogans. That's a great one. The Boogans is, God, it's got to be early 80s, maybe even late 70s. And it's about this town that discovers that the Boogans are living in the mines around the town.
But what is a boogan?
This is my question exactly. It's like, what the fuck is a Boogan? They're like, all right, picture a small animal no, better yet, picture a crocodile with, I think, 6 legs and just no snout. It's just this mashed in big eyes because they live in the mine and ginormous mouth with these teeth, and they scuttle after people. And
no, not the scuttling.
Yeah, they scuttle. And that's I don't like scuttling. Don't scuttle. Don't do it.
Just scuttle and ass out of here.
Yeah, that's when we're scuttling the other way. And it's just... for its time, it's a great B movie. The special effects, though, you're not afraid of the Boogans. Mm. Well, no, you're not afraid of the Boogans. So anything horror, and then something that we used to do a lot of when I was a teenager. Every Friday night, we would go to Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, and we would rent the worst zombie movies you could find, all of them. You name it, we watched it, and we called it Friday Night Dead. And then we would go back to my buddy George's house. Shout out George. Still kicking it with him, by the way. We would go back to George's house, and it was pizza and just all night watching zombie movies. So you name the bad zombie movie, we watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I love Nightmare on Elm Street. That's probably my favorite classic. I'm a huge fan of Freddy. I love slasher films. Scream is my favorite. I fucking love Scream. And I think they did a great job with the new ones. Like, pretty solid for, like, a 20-year gap.
I wasn't opposed to them. I thought they were pretty damn good, actually.
Yeah. I love cheesy, horrible scary movies like Zombievers. Mike had to take his glasses off for that one, guys.
Zombievers.
Zombievers.
All right, I'll bite. What the fuck is a zombiever? I think I know.
What do you
No.
Tell me what you think it is.
I will not. I refuse. I want to know, what is a zombiever?
It's
exactly what I think it is.
Beavers. Surprise, wait for it. You're never going to see it coming. That are zombies.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'd watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, all right, but I also thought Cocaine Bear was fantastic.
Dude, the real story of Cocaine Bear is just as crazy.
For sure, but the biggest difference there is that the real Cocaine Bear died like 30 seconds later. Mm-hmm. It didn't kill anybody. It just coked out.
Yeah, but the way they made the movie and the bear was hilarious. Okay, if you don't know the story of Cocaine Bear, it's a great one. These people find a dead bear in the woods. and
it is so preposterous.
They
but
can't
it's great.
figure out how the bear died. It like had a heart attack, and they're like, "What the fuck happened to this bear?" Turns out it leads the people to a trail of cocaine, and the bear got into a bunch of cocaine, had a heart attack, and died. And they're like, "Where did all this cocaine come from?" Well, the cocaine.
Where did the cocaine come from? That's always my first question. Actually, is where did the cocaine come from?
Cocaine came out of a plane. What plane, you ask?
Glad you asked.
Because along with the cocaine, we find a dead body.
Shocking.
So there was a dude flying a plane, and he jumped out of the plane, and I guess there was like a weight problem with the plane, so he started dumping all the cocaine out of the plane. He jumps out of the plane, has parachute problems, dies. Bear gets a hold of the cocaine that fell out of the plane. Bear dies.
Bear's dead. Bear's dead. Guy's dead. Coke's gone.
But the movie just turned into the thing where like the bear gets the cocaine and then the bear gets a taste for the cocaine, and now the bear's going crazy, attacking people all hopped up on cocaine.
And the defensive stances that people took were absolutely preposterous. But you know what? Honestly, the reason you get a movie like Cocaine Bear is from some of the 80s, for lack of a better way to put it, it's not even lack, it's comedy horror.
Oh, yeah.
Comedy horror.
Sharknado?
Yep. No, that's a good one.
I've watched all of them.
That's funny because I watched like 20 minutes of the first one and I said, I'm good. I think I know how this goes.
There was like they were showing all of them on TV one time, and I was like, you know what?
Why? You did a marathon?
Why not? Why not? I'm not doing anything else today. And once you watch like 3, you might as well just keep going.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched, like I said, about 20 minutes. Okay. Recognize those guys.
Good old Tara Reid, man.
There she is. Look at her. And what's his face from 90210 is in it? Ian Ziering. Yep, good. 20 minutes. All right, gonna watch something else now. I did just do a rewatch of Evil Dead 2.
Ooh.
From, was it 1983, I think?
Mm-hmm. Those are good ones, and the remakes are pretty good, too.
All right, so first Evil Dead comes out. It is a horror movie. Mm-hmm. It was scary as fuck, the way they did it. Evil Dead 2, they remade the same movie, except they added a comic. Oh, God, I loved it. Evil Dead 3, Army of Darkness, campy, way over the top campy. Now I'm loving the character of Ash. Mm-hmm. When they redid Evil Dead in 2013, there was comedy aspects, but it was more... And the way they're able to do the special effects changed it. Mm-hmm. Right? I was watching Evil Dead 2 from 83. And the blood pouring out of the cellar. I'm like, that's not blood. That's not.
Suspend belief, Mike.
I know. You know, and then I watched Evil Dead Rise. And the claustrophobia of that movie, of being in the apartment. And it was the mom, right?
It's so good.
And the mom is
so
And I'm going, okay, everybody stay the fuck away from that. That's not good.
She's like in the kitchen, like smashing the eggs into the pan. And like,
No. See, those are bad signs. So I love that the way was paved with these comedy movies, horror movies that give you Sharknado, that give you those campy horror movies, but they're also able to tell that story in a more terrifying way.
Yeah, I also really like some of the more new age horror films that really dive into like the occult and, you know, like witchcraft. Like, you kind of giggled at some of the parts, but like I think it's one of the scariest movies I've seen in a while, Hereditary.
Hereditary is a fucked
That's
up
a
movie.
fucked up movie.
That's a fucked up movie. I did laugh at certain part. Keep in mind, though, I laugh at shit that I'm not supposed. It's not supposed to be funny, and I'm laughing. Some of you out there can relate to what I'm saying.
Like, that movie freaked me out.
Which aspect freaked you out the most? Or, yeah, no, what aspect freaked you out?
I think it's more of the reality of it. Like, there are people actually out there who do like rituals and sacrifices to gain power and do these things, and I'm like, that's fucking freaky. Like, you need to watch out for. So I'm so paranoid about people doing stuff like that. I'm like, I wouldn't be a part of that group. That's definitely a cult. You need to get out of there.
I agree, and I'm willing to bet that the people that are doing that, and far be okay. So let me start off by saying I'm not knocking anyone's spiritual beliefs on any level. People do what works for them, for sure. But if I'm out in the woods, in the middle of the night and I got a fire going and I'm like sacrificing something, not children, maybe a chicken
Or goat.
There you go, goat. If there's a little altar or anything like that, I might want to reevaluate where my beliefs lie.
Dude, I was in, what's that, Cheekwood? Do you know that area?
Cheekwood.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was there, and because since it's, you know, the fall, they're doing their pumpkin patches and stuff like that. And I'm walking around with one of my friends, and we were on this trail in the woods, and it opens into this clearing, and there's just this giant rabbit statue made out of wood. It's giant, but it's like a rabbit, but it's kind of like humanoid looking. And he's like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, no, we're definitely about to be sacrificed by something. Like, we need to get the fuck out of these woods.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like, I'm just thinking of the movie, what's the one with, is it Nicolas Cage? Something Man?
The Wicker Man.
The Wicker Man. I'm just thinking Wicker Man.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
I'm like, nope, we need to get out of here right now.
That's a remake, actually. But I know what you're talking about. That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. I know there are religions and other beliefs out there that animals are a big part of it, right? Chickens, cows, for a couple of examples.
You were about to say virgins.
I was thinking it. I wasn't going to say it.
I saw it.
It's fine. It's all right. But the weird stuff, like Blair Witch Project, weird things hanging from the trees everywhere. And you wake up the next morning and they're all around your campsite and they weren't there the night before. That kind of shit.
Like, get the fuck out. Like, I was in New Zealand and I was again hiking trail by myself in the woods. Probably shouldn't. That's where it usually goes wrong. But
we're all making choices, folks.
And I turn the corner. I'm like, oh my God, it's so pretty. And then I get into a part of the woods where it's really dense. And so it's getting darker. And then there's just this animal skull sitting on this pile of, like, purposely placed pile of rocks. And I was like, nope. Nope.
And it's
gotta
time
go.
to leave.
Gotta go.
We have, close to where I live, there's an abandoned house. And it also used to be a dog kennel. So there's one part
haunted
of it.
as shit. Like, that's all the description you need to know that place is fucking haunted. Abandoned, used to be dog kennel. It's the start of a horror movie, folks.
And literally, you've got 2 dog runs with kennels on each side. I'd say it's probably about 40 kennels deep. So that's a lot of kennels. And then off the back of it, there's it's small, but it's like a hangar. I don't know what they did back in there.
Let's take a guess.
Not speculate. We could. So I decided to go over there after I first moved here. And I was like, I want to go check it out. You want to go? Kelsey, no, I do not want to go.
My response was, have fun getting murdered.
And I have to admit, we walked in and it's the middle of the day, but we still needed flashlights in certain parts. And it was literally like walking in real world Resident Evil or Last of Us. Oh, you can
along
hear
the little clicks, the nails like along the floor.
No clickers. We don't need clickers. Nobody wants that. Or that ominous. No, see, I know it's around the corner. I've been in this movie, but it was creepy as fuck. I love the creepy stuff like that.
And there are people in this neighborhood, their house backs up to that plot. Like, they look out their backyard and they're just facing that fucking creepy ass haunted house. Hell no.
Oh, and in the summertime, vegetation kind of hides most of it, right? But you could still see like the red brick eave, and then there's a window, right? But in the winter, all the vegetation dies, and now it's just this looming 2-story abandoned house, and it's always going to be there. They landlocked it when they built the neighborhood, some kind of property dispute, I don't fucking know. So they built the neighborhood around it, so there's no way in and out of it.
So many plots of so many horror movies.
It could be a portal. It could be like Doom over there. You know what I mean? It's a portal to hell. What are we going to do? Shoot everything. You know? So I love the creepy stuff like that. One of my favorites from back in the day, When a Stranger Calls. The one with Carol Kane. I only saw part of the remake, and I was, I don't.
There was some good remake. I thought When a Stranger Calls was a good remake. I thought Prom Night was a good remake.
Okay.
I enjoyed those ones.
Did you ever watch Last House on the Left?
Yes, that's so good.
The remake?
I liked the remake.
Did you ever watch the original?
Uh-huh.
For some reason, the original gets me. I'm like, no, you deserve that, but no. Like, it's fucked up.
I know. There's one of the ones that I think is really underrated, but one of my favorites. It's so good. I think it's one of the best endings ever. Is Cabin in the Woods.
Cabin in the Woods is fantastic. I love that it flipped
it's so good.
The entire horror script on its head.
It just was so well done.
Everything you think is going to happen is not happening here. And also, the comedic touch there was really good in the sense that it was perfectly timed. So it was almost like it's funny, but they're not trying to be funny. And when I realized, oh shit, these guys are working in a control room, and they actually have an office grid betting pool for this. Let's fucking go. And that they were releasing different gases with pheromones. So, let's make her paranoid. Oh my God, we have to get the fuck out of here. You know,
and they made the girl, they put stuff in her dye for her hair to make her the dumb blonde.
Yep.
And they put stuff in the guy's drink, so he was the douchey jock.
Wasn't it like they amped up his testosterone like to 1 million or some shit?
And they needed the girl to be the virgin. She's like, I'm not a virgin. They're like, meh, close enough.
Yeah, it's close enough. That was fucking hilarious. And then the one dude who's always just, okay, spoilers alert, by the way, all over the place, but the one guy who every year he bets on mermen, and every year it doesn't happen, and then at the end he gets eaten by a merman.
So funny. Oh my God, it's so good. And I love that the pothead, like his weed counteracted all the
My weed made me immune, man. That's what's going on. I could see it all. He was fucking, and he reminded me of Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
There's a part in that movie. It's right towards the end where the surviving kids actually find this control room area, and they get in, and I think they do it on purpose, but they unlock every cage of every creature, of every horror that they have in there. And when they all burst out of there, there's an initial scene where you're looking at a set of elevator banks, and there's this loud crash, and all these creatures are in that area.
Well, there's a bunch of security guys, and you just hear the elevators go, ding!
Ding! That's right. That's right. If you freeze frame that, there are creatures in there from almost every other horror movie.
I love Easter eggs like that. But the fact that it's like Sigourney Weaver who comes out at the end.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely, it's like you of all people. Okay, cool.
And the whole concept is that like there are old gods, and the only way to keep the gods satisfied from returning and destroying the world is by doing these sacrifices every X amount of years. So it's worldwide. Like, this is a whole organization. They put the whole thing together, and it's failing. Like, every year it fails more. It gets closer to failing every year.
Only one place has to be successful for it to work. But at one point they're talking and they're like, yeah, Japan just shit the bed. They didn't do it.
Yeah, like everyone's beating their monsters, and America's the last one. And so these final two people, it's the girl who's the virgin and then the pothead dude.
The semi-virgin.
And Sigourney's trying to tell him, like, hey, and the rule is, like, if the virgin is the last surviving member, then, like, it's fine. That's the rule. Like, everyone dies. If the virgin's the last one, she can live. And so Sigourney's trying to convince her, like, just kill the pothead and you get to live, and then the world gets to live. And the pothead dude's like, this is so fucked up. Like, don't do this.
That's why he makes his speech.
Yeah.
He's like, this is what I'm talking about. It's the system.
Yeah. And he's just like, if this is what it comes to, then like, fuck it. Like, we're done. Like, we're done as a society. Like, we need to move on. Like, it's not working anymore. And the girl does try to kill him at one point, but it doesn't work. And then she eventually realizes the wrongs of her way. So they don't. They don't do it. They don't complete it. And then the monsters, so the sacrifices don't happen. The monsters come out, the gods come back, and they destroy the world. And that's how it ends. The world gets destroyed. Good. It's so good.
It's pretty fucking good. That was a great new take on a horror film that I really enjoyed. I thought that was good. There was another one. It wasn't Hereditary. I can't think of what it was now. I like that they're starting to show things I haven't seen instead of recycling old tropes and old things.
Was it Midsommar?
Interestingly enough, that is on my watch list. I still have not seen it.
So there's a lot of Hereditary and Midsommar are made by the same people. And a lot of people say like, oh, Midsommar is better. A lot of people say Hereditary is better. I thought Hereditary was better, but Midsommar is super fucked up. Like, it's about pagans, and it's really, I mean, it is fucked.
Well, that's also Wicker Man, though, right? Like, Wicker Man, he's out there in this village investigating a murder, but the villagers are all in on everything, and then he's...
But it's our first introduction to Florence Pugh.
Love her.
Love her so much. And, watch that one. I just watched one, Bring Her Back.
I heard of that. I don't know.
Which also gave me like Hereditary feels. Pretty freaky, pretty good.
Hereditary was good. Florence Pugh was great in Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I haven't seen, that's the other one. I haven't seen Thunderbolts.
Yeah, watch it.
Has the Marvel train sailed?
I think Thunderbolts is good. I Florence and Bucky really, Sebastian Stan really carry that.
Anthony Mackie in that?
Mm-hmm.
He is in that, okay. Mm-hmm. Maybe. Probably.
Bab.
What are you doing, Bab?
Bab's a good one. He's in that. It's a new character. New character, Bab.
Gotta love Bab.
Good old Bab. It Follows.
It Follows was very good.
That one freaked me out.
Is there a sequel?
I think there's going to be. Oh, really shitty one that I love is the new, like, evil Winnie the Pooh.
No.
Blood and Honey?
No. So, for those of you who aren't familiar, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, apparently the copyright or the trademark, I'm not sure which one, ran out on all the Disney characters. So like Winnie the Pooh, Bambi, etc. Once that happened, this happened like 2 or 3 years ago, anybody could use those characters now. They're free reign. So they made Winnie the Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, where Winnie the Pooh is a homicidal fucking maniac. It's ridiculous.
Well, it follows the storyline, right? Like Christopher Robin plays in the woods with his characters, they're friends, but then Christopher Robin leaves.
Kelsey is so excited by this.
And all the creatures they go hungry because, you know, Christopher Robin fed them, and then he stops, and then they're in the woods by themselves. They're hungry. They're angry. Christopher Robin just ditched them.
This motherfucker.
So then
It's so bad.
They start killing people who come into the woods.
They've done 2 of these. I know there's a Bambi.
Yeah, there's a Winnie the Pooh. There's a Bambi. Now there's going to be a...
I thought they were doing Tigger.
There's a... what's the... Geppetto. What's the...
Oh, he was creepy enough as it is.
The cricket.
Jiminy.
Yeah, they're going to do that one.
You're going to fuck up Jiminy Cricket? Why are you going to do that? He was always the guy. No? All right. Fucking hell. Yeah, no. That's a no for me. I don't care for those.
Love those ones. So bad, so good.
This is one of those areas where Kelsey's going to watch it all day. Mikey is not. Did you see it? Nope. You gonna? Nope. You could tell me about it.
There was a cheesy one. It was definitely low budget. It's called The Haunt.
Saw that. I didn't see it. I saw the movie poster for it.
Where it's a haunted house, but they're real killers inside.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would count as a horror movie. There was... I can't remember the name of it. This girl gets married, and they go to her...
Oh, and they like try to sacrifice her?
They go to her new husband's family's estate in like the middle of Yorkshire or whatever the fuck it is. And when they get her there, it hits a certain time, and they just start arming up, and they're like, so... You got to run because we're supposed to kill you.
Family.
Welcome to the family.
Like hide and seek or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Dude, that's another one where like they're trying to do this thing for sacrifice. That's how they keep their money and their power. And then they're like, we have to do it by a certain time or we're fucked. And she survives, and then like the lady's head explodes.
It's beautiful.
So funny.
That's what I mean. The original material. Don't keep throwing the same shit at me over and over and over again. That's why, as much of a fan as I am, as much as I loved it, I'm done with Walking Dead. I can't do it. We had 11 seasons of Walking Dead. We had, 8 or 9 seasons, I think, of Fear the Walking Dead. Now there's the Book of Daryl. Now there's the Book of Carol. Now there's Rick and Michonne. And now there's... What the fuck?
It was the...
Negan and Maggie, sorry.
It was the worst series finale ever. Because,
what series finale? It's still going.
Because they're like, okay... Walking Dead's coming to an end, and we're like, okay, here we go. And as I'm watching the last episode, I'm like, there's no way they're gonna close this out. We still haven't seen Rick and Michonne. There's so many open-ended things, and then it basically just ends being like, hey, you want to know what happens to all these characters? You gotta watch the 5 spin-offs that we've made. I'm like, fuck you.
And we got, what is it? It's Book of Daryl,
yeah, Book
of Carol. Although I think they combine that one now. Negan and Maggie, Rick and Michonne. That's 4.
Yeah.
No.
No.
After 11 seasons, where, by the way, you got tired there too.
End it. Just fucking end it.
There was a bunch of different ways they could have, if they wanted to tell other stories, fine. Close that story loop with Rick and that entire crew and just start over. You have a whole world to work with. That's jumping the shark. That's why I won't watch any of it. I don't have the time for that. And I love zombies. I will watch zombies all day long. I love zombies.
I'm digging my heels in on that one. I refuse to watch it.
No, I won't do it either. I will not do it either. I will go back and rewatch other zombie shit before I watch that. Like the remake of Dawn of the Dead with Sarah Polly, Ving Rhames.
It's such a good one.
Mekhi Phifer. That is a fantastic... Again, we're going to get a little creative there. The aspect of sprinting zombies is fucking terrifying. It's terrifying. Shamblers, give me that all day long. I can handle that. Motherfuckers that sprint after me trying to eat? No. No.
I watched one. Oh my God. I'm pretty sure it's a Chinese film.
Okay.
It's called Sadness, and it's zombies, but they're aware and they're weirdly like horny and aggressive. Like you turn into a zombie and then they all just want to like fuck each other.
Wait, they want to fuck? They don't want to eat?
Well, they do want to eat. They want to eat and fuck. It's so weird.
Oh, it's very fetishized.
So weird.
That's bizarre. How do you fight that off? Jesus.
It's so weird.
Where did you come across that gem?
A friend.
A friend? Did you have to have a specific subscription to see that one?
No, I think it was on like Prime or something.
Oh. Okay, you know what? Fair.
Because we were talking about ones like Train to Busan and
great movie.
Sweet Home and stuff like that, which is also a Korean horror show.
I forget the name of it. It was a Korean zombie movie where his kid's in like the 18th floor of an apartment building. And there he sits and he's just watching the entire city destroy itself. And eventually he has to leave the apartment. But that was a good one too.
Korea makes great shows, great movies.
They don't hold back. Isn't Squid Game Korean? So yeah, that's good stuff. I do. And that's the thing. I'll watch any horror. You throw me horror. Throw it at me. I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it though, no, it's not.
What would you say is one of the most overrated horror films?
Overrated. Overrated horror film. I can't think of too many off the top. Friday the 13th got a little overrated, but I also felt like that's like who's better, Britney Spears or Christina Aguilera? Those movies came out within 2 years of each other. And a lot of people just went Michael Myers, and a whole lot of other people went, no, we like Jason. So
Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Oh, God, talk about a horror movie. Jesus.
I love when it's fall and people put out their memes. It feels like
No.
season.
I can't. I just fucking can't. But overrated horror movies, I don't think there's too many of them. Especially in like the 70s, late 60s, 70s, there were messages embedded in those movies, right? Like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. We're just all going to get taken over by this organism and we're all going to be benevolent. Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie movie, George R. Romero directed it. The political statement in there was fantastic. I mean, it was a reflection of what was going on, and it was accurate except for the zombies. I mean, that's not a thing, but it was a thing in that movie. So those movies I thought were really good. Even Last House on the Left, spoiler alert, these four people commit an atrocious crime and kill these two girls. And then their car breaks down and they happen to go to the house that is the parents of one of these girls. And they figure out not only what happened to the girls, but what these assholes did, and decide we're just going to take our revenge. That movie was fucked up. I think I was 13 or 14 when I saw that movie, and I'm like, I don't even know what the fuck I just watched.
Why can't we just get in the running car?
Love that commercial, by the way. So, I mean, I'm still trying to think of, overrated horror movie. I don't think you're going to like my answer here on this one, but I think Saw is overrated big time. Not just one of them, all of them. I think it's just overrated. Hostel, overrated.
Yeah, I think Hostel's overrated. I think Human Centipede's overrated. I don't like the unnecessary gore movies.
Gore porn. And I didn't even watch Human Centipede, Because I asked somebody and they told me the premise right out of the gate. Oh, this man doctor sews people's...
That's just gross.
And I went, okay, that's the movie? And they went, yeah. I went, great, I've seen it, thanks. I don't need to see it. You've described it beautifully.
I saw Two Girls, One Cup. I'm good.
Okay. Kids, ask your parents. Oh, by the way, rumor is that whole video was actually faked. Shocking, I know. So I guess, yeah, those are a couple horror movies that I would consider overrated. I think there's some underrated horror movies as well that didn't get a whole lot of attention. Like, well, Night of the Living Dead did. I can't say that didn't. Poltergeist is a fantastic movie.
I wouldn't say that's underrated.
The original one?
Yeah.
You wouldn't say it's underrated?
Like, everyone knows Poltergeist.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah,
I
think that's generally agreed.
Not to mention the fact that it's kind of a cursed movie.
The stories from the set are fucking
insane. Okay, by the way, in this scene, you're going to be in an incomplete swimming pool, which is basically a mud puddle in the backyard, and there's going to be bodies floating all around you. And then they don't tell her until after they shoot it that they were actually human cadavers.
And like The Godfather, that the horse's head was real.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
How did they do that with the animal people and all the things?
That didn't exist when they made that one.
It was the 70s. It wasn't the 1700s.
I was so almost positive that it was like a real horse head.
All right, wait a second, because we need to know now.
Either it was a real horse head or they didn't tell the person that it was going to be a horse head in the bed or something like that.
I don't think they told him it was going to be in the bed with him. Okay.
Was I right?
And gentlemen, Kelsey for the fucking win here. The horse head in The Godfather was real.
I knew it.
Director Francis Ford Coppola found a fake prop unrealistic and arranged for the head of a horse already scheduled for slaughter at a New Jersey dog food factory to be used in the scene. What the fuck?
People, check your dog food ingredients.
And now that's a horror movie all in itself. Jesus. I'll never watch. It's people. Soylent Green is people. Jesus, I'm never going to watch The Godfather the same. Every time I see that horse, I'll be like, damn it, that was fed to Jersey dogs. Oh, here's a question for you. If you had to live out one of the horror movies you've watched, which one? Like you had to be in Halloween or be
I think I would pick Scream.
You think?
Yeah, and I would definitely be able to beat that motherfucker. Like, my ass is not trying to crawl through a doggy door on a garage. Rose McGowan.
Yeah, Rose McGowan, we are talking to you and the director, Wes, on that one. Ooh, I get it, but I don't get it. Because you're right, nobody's crawling through that fucking door. I'm making my stand at that dog door before I start crawling through it. So, you think you could beat him?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing supernatural about this killer. It's just psycho teenager. And weapon of choice is a knife. Like, yeah, come on inside the house.
Yeah, but... Yeah, 2 more feet. Come on in. 2 more feet. There you are. There. Now, isn't the killer in Scream usually connected very closely to the group?
Yeah.
So, like...
And there's 2 of them.
Always?
There's only one movie where there's one, but otherwise there's always 2 killers.
So now there's, okay. So, because I remember in the original, like Ghostface is in there terrorizing her. Mm-hmm. And then 2 seconds later, her boyfriend walks in and she's like, oh my God. And meanwhile, it's him. Mm-hmm. Like we know it's him. Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't then, but we know it now. So I don't know. You really think you could?
Yeah. Like Drew Barrymore in the opening scene, like her ass getting, also like he calls and she answers. I'm not answering the phone to begin with. No horror movie.
So right.
Not picking it up. I'm like,
unknown
number? Fuck you. Okay.
And I mean, hang up. 911. Yeah. Please come out here. There's somebody in the yard.
Yeah, I'm not hesitating to call the police. Like, these people
100%.
are not. I'm like, I'm calling the cops.
And as I got older, that became my problem with horror movies.
And then once she's on the phone getting terrorized, then she goes around, locks the doors. I'm like, your doors weren't already locked?
He's already in there.
What are you doing? Walking around your house with unlocked doors.
You know me. That is a thing for me. If I'm home and we're all home, lock the fucking doors. Oh, by the way, if we're going out, lock the fucking doors. Mm-hmm. To your point, one of the things with horror movies to me is I have to believe that I'm locked into that situation, right? Even Evil Dead. Oh, we're going up to and Cabin in the Woods did the same thing. We're going up to this cabin in the woods. We go over this bridge. Now the bridge is gone. You're stuck there. I always did ask the question, isn't there another side, though, we can go down? Like, couldn't we go that way? Do we have to go back now? We could go that. So I have to believe I am locked into this situation. There's no fucking way out. That's why I love survival horror video games. Mm-hmm. Because, like, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard. The game starts, I walk through the woods, I find a house in the woods. I get to the front door, and it says, open door of the house. No. I'm not going to fucking do that. Because the second I do that, now I'm stuck. Well, that's why there would not be a game, because I'd turn around. Like, in real life, I'd be like, I'm going to go get some people.
Okay, zombie apocalypse.
Ooh, I like this.
How long are you lasting?
Forever.
Realistically.
Forever. 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 I have an entire strategic plan for that. I'd like to revamp my answer. If it's just me, forever.
No problem.
Not a problem, I don't feel. If I am with a group, introducing a lot of random stuff. And let's be honest, I am blessed enough in life to have people I love enough that I'm not just leaving them. So, depends on the zombies, actually. If they're shamblers, even with a group, put my chances at least 70, 80%. Easily. Especially if I can organize a couple other people real quick in the beginning. Might be all right. Especially where we live. If they're sprinters, probably game over. If they're like Last of Us cordyceps virus, most likely game fucking over. Even if the first wave you survived, now they're actively looking.
I'd probably just be like, I'm good.
No, so you can't do that.
I'm good.
I can't do that. I couldn't do it. And that's where I'm going, okay, so let's fortify.
I mean, we have these moments in the movies and stuff like that where someone gets bit and they're like, no, it's fine. Just stay. No. Fucking put it there.
Oh, if you're bit?
If I'm bit, take me out. Don't wait till the last minute.
Can't do
don't
that.
just fucking.
We know how that goes.
Goodbye.
We know how that goes.
No hard feelings. I'm fine. You're fine.
I look at it like if I'm bit and I am going to turn, there's no doubt about this. The person that does shoot me, thank you. Because you didn't let me get back up and be one of them things.
And now I'm eating you.
And infect other people. No. So.
Yeah, there's always this struggle when someone gets bit. And they're like, no, just do it. Do it.
I think one of the best scenes I saw with that was the remake of Dawn of the Dead, where the dad is bit and he says goodbye to his daughter and everybody, and then him and Ving Rhames go into the one store and Ving Rhames pulls the metal grate down and just stands across from him with a shotgun, and this guy's just turning paler and paler and getting funnier and then he just, and then you hear boom, motherfucker.
You know what's a great, like a really fucked up ending, but a great ending? The Mist.
Terrible ending. Fucking hated it. I
mean, damn. And here comes Carol.
It is. So.
It's a hard ending to watch. It's fucked.
Fun fact. The Mist is a short story that appeared in a collection of Stephen King books. I first read that. I must have been about 14 or 15, I think. One of my favorite King stories. fantastic writing. The story, the short story, it really captured more of what was going on in that supermarket between the people on, our hero side and then the people on Mrs. Carmody's side. And just like in the movie, it starts off, she's by herself talking about thunder of God. And like, really, okay, shut the fuck up, crazy lady. And as things move forward and as more and more things happen, more and more people start going over to her side until they're going to kill this guy's kid as a human sacrifice. Like, what the fuck? The book was fantastic. The book, they actually get out of the supermarket, they get in the Jeep and drive away just like they do in the movie. Spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen it or read it. Except in the book, they end up at a hotel like 200 miles south. They're still in the mist. They're inside, the lights are on, but they haven't seen a single human person since they left that town, and all the bugs are still just, that's how it ends. So when I saw the movie, I was expecting that.
I think it's nice that they change it so you don't expect it.
A lot of people thought that it made the movie and the story so much better because that's the true horror. Minutes after he does that and can't.
I mean, Jesus Christ. How do you go on with yourself at that point?
Like, he steps out of the car to kill himself and then everybody's saved. And that just...
Okay, if you haven't seen it, spoiler, but the way it ends, it's him, his son, his love interest, and I think like one other person make it out.
Isn't it like a little old grandmother lady?
Yeah. And at the beginning, there's a lady, and it's the same lady who plays Carol in The Walking Dead, and she's like freaking out. She wants to get home to her kids, so she runs out into the mist, and you're like, oh, this bitch dead. And so they're driving, he has a gun, and they're not getting out of the mist. They think if they drive far enough, they'll get out of it. They drive to the point where they run out of gas. Haven't gotten out of the mist. They're like, fuck. They can hear the creatures coming. They're around them. And so the dad decides he's just going to do the easy kill everyone in the car. So he like kills the old person. He kills the love interest. He kills his kid. And he's out of bullets, right? He doesn't have enough bullets. So he's like, I'm just going to step out of the car and I'm going to get eaten by the creatures. So he steps out of the car, waiting for the creatures to come take him. He didn't want anyone else to die like a horrible, painful death. And here comes the military driving through with their fucking blowtorches.
They were using flamethrowers and burning off the mist. So now it's like sunny day.
And they're clearing out the creatures. And there's fucking Carol in the fucking
And here
truck.
comes a transport with all these civilians that survived. And there's the lady that wanted to get home to her kids, which is Carol from The Walking Dead.
And the look on his face. I mean, seconds after he killed them all.
So it was a definite turn on its head of the ending. I didn't care for it myself. I think partly because it was so well done in that respect. I just also, having been a fan of the book, I would have rather seen more of that. I'm very interested to see The Long Walk, which is, I think, next week or a couple weeks from now coming out. Yep. That is another one of my favorite stories. Is it out?
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I think I saw it on the Fire Stick, actually.
Yeah.
But that is another one of Stephen King's better stories, I think. I'm interested to see how they do that. And Mark Hamill, he just keeps showing up. It's kind of funny.
What's up, man? How's it going?
There he is.
Good for you.
What's up, Luke? Use the Force. It's great.
Speaking of remakes, we have HBO is making a series.
No.
And I feel like every time I bring news to Mike about this series, he gets more and more upset.
So
very controversial. This is very controversial.
This is a hot button topic, as they say. From the jump, you know what? I will take that back. Not from the jump. I became a Harry Potter fan because I happened to catch the first movie on a flight way back, like 2002 or something. Like, it was a year or two after it had come out. And I catch this movie on a flight, and I was like, oh, what's all the hubbub? So I watched this movie, like, oh, shit. Let me read the books. So I read all 7 of the books before all 7 of the movies or all 8 of the movies are out. So I'm a big Harry Potter fan. Kelsey and I have dressed as Gryffindor alumni and gone to Harry Potter pop-up bars. We've gone to Universal Studios and you know, no shame in my nerd. So we know that they are going to remake the Harry Potter series, and we know that they're going to do it as a television series.
Which the concept when it first came out was very exciting.
The concept is solid. We'll do 1 season for each book. This has
supposed
potential.
to span like 10 years.
No.
The TV show is supposed to run 10 years is the plan.
It is okay because there's 7 books. Now I could understand, well, you know what? 6 and 7, the books, probably be 2 seasons because there's a lot of content there. Needless to say, I was excited at the concept. I don't know how excited I am now.
And then the casting came out.
Because it just seems a little off. It seems a little weird to me that we're dramatically changing certain casting choices. All right, we're back.
What just happened? Am I good?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh my God.
I can hear you, and you're pinging at the same levels.
Holy moly.
I don't even remember where we were at. It's fucked up.
Watching credits at the end of the film for
Thank you.
Marvel doing Avengers.
So, yeah, credit start to roll. I'm out. So it wasn't until close to Infinity War
Oh, shit. You missed out on so much.
that I realized, oh, wait, there's scenes after this. And that's when I realized that, oh, wait, every one of these scenes talks about the next movie. Like, there was one where the cutscene, it goes to this, and there's Ronan. And I went, what the fuck? And then you see Thanos step out of shadow, I think, for the first time. And I go, oh, what the fuck? So I did not realize the scope of things until Infinity War.
Dude, it goes as far back as like Edward Norton's Hulk when they were doing
And that's what I mean.
extra
Like,
credit
obviously,
scenes.
I figured out, okay, the Avengers movies and then the individual origin stories of Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, all that. And then to see it come together in Infinity War, I'm like, holy fuck. And Endgame had just released to streaming when I watched Infinity War. So I never saw any of these movies in a theater. The only Marvel movie I've ever seen in a theater was that Spider-Man movie.
Oh, damn.
That is it. Here's the thing. I don't go to the movies anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
It's too fucking expensive. Sometimes I'm there to see a movie, right? Mm-hmm. I am not there to hear other people talk. I am not there to see other people playing on their stupid ass phones. I am not there for any of your fucking shenanigans. And I'm the type of person that I'll be like, hi, can you shut the fuck up? Okay, thank you.
I go to a matinee film. No one's there. It's great.
It's or, you know, you go into an empty theater and you sit right where you want to. It's dead center for me, right about midway. And then here comes somebody in and the whole theater's empty. And where are they going to sit? Right behind me. Right fucking behind me. Like, you couldn't move over 2 seats.
Like, really?
Really?
It probably would be worse if they came up and sat like right next to you.
No.
I'd be like, are
that
you
either.
kidding me?
I would absolutely say you are in my fucking bubble. All right. It's not standing room only in here. So it takes a lot. Besides the fact, it's expensive to go to the movies. Mm-hmm. Right? Case in point, when I was a kid, I'd go to the mall with a $5 bill and see a movie, still go to the arcade, and still get something to eat. It was ridiculous. And I miss that. So I don't go to the movies that often. And when I do, it's usually for something. But now, Kathy and I went and saw, I think it was 1917 in the movies. That was an experience. And that's the World War I movie.
Oh, yeah.
You ever seen it?
No.
All right. So I don't know how big of a war movie person you are. They're good, especially the true story ones, right? This story is very simple.
No.
Does that mean you don't want me to tell you? Does that
No,
mean
I was just thinking it was something, and then I realized that it wasn't.
Oh, so you had a whole other conversation with yourself. Perfect. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. Folks, meet Kelsey.
Hi.
So 1917, a soldier and his buddy are called into the commander's tent, and they're told, you need to reach this battalion that's all the way over here. You have to tell them not to attack. They know we're coming. If they attack, it's going to be a slaughter. And the one guy's brother is in that battalion. And they do it the entire movie from beginning to
It's all in one shot, right?
One continuous shot. It is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
The way they did it. And it is really, really well done. We saw that in the theater. We went to see Oppenheimer, which is a great movie.
I was with you on that one. So the sound on that thing.
Could you have a worse fucking sound system?
It was like, boom, boom. Like so fucking.
It was so bad. I felt like it was on purpose. Like somebody was up and like, I'm going to fuck with these guys. It was so bad. And I usually am pretty good at hearing the dialogue. I couldn't understand shit.
Oh yeah. It was really bad.
And that's I spent what, $50-$60 to go see a movie, and I couldn't even enjoy or hear all of it. Where else? Oh, we went and saw, I can't remember what we went and saw, but I think it was the Avengers was playing next door, and I couldn't see my movie because all was coming from next door was a ship blowing up every 2 seconds. It was fucking rattling the wall, and I'm going, okay, fuck,
Yeah.
So don't go to the movies that often. Also, with everything streaming almost immediately now, I've got an 85-inch television. It's like going to the movies here. The food's better. I'm more comfortable. You know what I mean? Shit. 20 years later was just in the movie theaters like a month ago, and it's on Netflix right now.
Yep. First rule in horror movies: if you think you hear something, don't yell out hello.
Don't do that. There are rules. Don't have sex.
Don't have sex.
Don't have
if
sex.
you have sex, you're dying.
You're dying.
You're
That
done.
is the
You're
first
done.
thing. Dead-o.
Don't be getting fucked up. Don't be drinking and doing drugs.
Can't do that. It's all against the rules. So, Halloween is coming. And
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. And it's one of my favorite holidays. So I want to take this opportunity to ask Kelsey, do you have any plans for Halloween? Do you have a costume already? Or what are you thinking?
I am going to be a witch. Because my friend asked, she was like, hey, I want to be a witch for Halloween. Will you be a witch with me? So her whole thing is blue. Mine is purple. I have a wig to go with it.
Yes, she does.
It's pretty good.
Yes, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It is not bad. I love Halloween. So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, nothing like too super creative. Last year, not last year, but the year before, we were the Scooby-Doo gang, and I thought that was pretty great.
It was a very, very well put together costume. Everyone was a character from Scooby-Doo. Our dog was Scooby himself. It was amazing, and he understood the assignment. He creeped around with us quite nicely. And this year, I don't think the dog's getting dressed up, but I think that Kathy and I are going to a Halloween party. We've been invited to a costume party.
Ooh, what are you guys going at?
And there are prizes.
Ooh, exciting.
So competitive side unlocked. And if
oh wait, I think I know.
I think you do. I think I did. I think I told you.
Yeah, you're bringing it back.
We are bringing it back.
Yeah.
We if everything comes, we got to find all the shit. But if we have all the shit still, we are going as Uncle Sam and the Statue of Liberty from the Purge election day.
Hell yeah.
And these are good costumes. And I remember we wore these. I don't know if you know this. We wore these to a Halloween rave in Palm Spring or in Coachella Valley.
Oh, that's so cool.
We went out there, and I'm in this Uncle Sam thing with this big mask on, and I'm just stalking around the crowd. And it's a rave, right? So people were just, everyone's dilated. It's ridiculous. We had the best time, though. So we're going to resurrect those costumes and hopefully win some prizes with that. When you were growing up in Halloween, Did you guys have Tic Tac night or Mischief night?
When I lived in Long Beach, we would like, we'd go out and there was a fountain right in the middle of the neighborhood and we'd fill that with soap so it would overflow into the streets, and we would toilet paper houses in the neighborhood.
You soaped a fountain?
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite fucking things. Like, what is it? I don't know. It's foaming up like a motherfucker, though. So we used to do Mischief night. I called it Mischief night. My friends called it. Everybody else called it Tic Tac night, and I heard that term the other day, too.
That sounds kind of gay.
I never understood it.
Tic Tac.
Tic Tac, and I think
your breath stinks.
I don't fucking know. I called it Mischief night because
that's better.
That's what we were up to, was mischief. So when I was a kid, you'd soap the car windows, houses get egged, and it's usually just a random thing, right? Nowadays, I understand, or over the past 10 years, I've come to understand, if your house gets toilet papered, that means you are well liked. If your house gets egged, it means you are not well liked. When I was a kid, we didn't differentiate. If you weren't well liked, it was more like a flaming bag of dog shit. Which today is an arson charge and many other things that I'm sure are felonies.
My friends tried to do like a ding dong ditch the other day. I'm like, that doesn't work anymore. Everyone's got cameras everywhere.
They absolutely do. And they're getting shot doing it too.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
I read about a kid that I'm a ding dong ditch. Bang, bang, bang. Not anymore. Sorry, that was insensitive. That was. I'd like to apologize for
a formal apology.
That's a formal apology. That was a little bit rough. And point being, you can't play like that anymore. But yeah, Mischief Night was a big thing. Now in Detroit, they called it Devil's Night, and they used to set the city on fire.
Holy shit!
Every night before Halloween. Camden, New Jersey used to have their problems with that too. They would just set buildings on fire all over the place. But Detroit and the fire set in Detroit, that's where the crow comes in. That's why the girls always talking about the city burning. Because it's right before Halloween and they're burning the city down. I always thought that was a nice little mixture of folklore, if you will. So I loved Mischief Night, though. And Halloween's a big favorite of mine, too. That's still a big favorite of mine. I question some people's costume choices. Let me put it to you that way. I've seen some.
I'm a mouse. Duh.
Of course she is. Of course she. And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that. That's.
You want to be a slutty pumpkin? You be a slutty pumpkin.
I mean, here's the thing. I'd rather see that than some of the costumes that are in bad taste. There was a couple that notoriously went to a Halloween party, and I think this was in the UK, but they went to a costume party as the Twin Towers.
No.
And yeah, it's as bad as you can imagine. So I'd rather see the slutty little mouse than that. You know what I mean? That's okay. And one of the other things that I actually enjoy is the videos I'm seeing now. And again, this is a good way to get shot, folks. I'm not saying you should do this, right? But these guys are dressing up as a clown. And
I'm already out. I'm already so far away.
And they're
you're definitely getting shot.
Standing under a street light by a bus stop. And when people come walking by, he starts chasing them.
Don't. It's not my fault that you end up in the hospital.
There's one I saw. He had a giant hammer.
Absolutely not.
And he had the big red hair, like full on bozo the clown looking. And he said something to him. And the girl takes 2 steps and kicks her shoes off and is gone. Yes. And the guy's like running, but he's doing the look over your shoulder, and I'm going, "You're gonna fall, man."
Yeah, don't look back. Just fucking run, bitch.
You're gonna fall. You'll know if he gets you.
Yeah.
You just keep running, you know? So those are aspects of, I like that part of it. I like that we're gonna go to a haunted house, I think.
I have heard about these haunted houses where they're you sign a waiver and you're basically going into it being tortured. Like they go all out with these things. Like they'll grab you and they'll like enclose you in place.
Nope.
They'll make you crawl through like dirty toilets.
Nope.
And they'll put plastic bags over your head.
Nope.
And I'm like, who the fuck? I'm not doing that. Are you kidding me?
You will never ever get my consent for that. And here's my whole thing. I'm not allowed to touch the performers, and I shouldn't be. I don't want to touch them. But if you touch me without my consent, reflex, punched in the face, kicked in the nuts, gouged in the eye, slapped in the throat. Or why the ear? I am hitting you, though.
Yeah, I will say that, I went to the Nashville Nightmare one. And while it was fun, like, fun, there is definitely more they could have done to been like, actually, it wasn't like actually scary.
And that disappoints me because it's supposed to be super scary.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
But it was a good time. It was still fun. But yeah, it wasn't really scary. The only part that got me was that there was a clown that came up and messed with me.
Oh, the clown.
Yeah.
I had a guy come in a full clown outfit at work the other day.
Don't do it. My friend keeps saying he's going to dress up as a clown and follow me around on Halloween. I was like, you're going to get kicked in the dick. And it's not going to be my fault. I will react with violence.
So I applaud and endorse your act of violence, especially in that scenario. And it's not like you didn't warn him.
Yeah, fair warning.
It's not like you did. I remember that used to be a thing. I, at one point, would say, if you keep doing that, I'm going to punch you. And the person kept doing that, and I punched them. And everything was fine. You know what I mean? We had an issue. We fixed it. So, yeah, I fully endorse, if you got to kick him in the dick for dressing as a clown, I guess you got to kick him in the dick for dressing as a clown.
Thank you.
I don't do that either. Mm-mm. If you're dressed as a clown and you're following me, it's not a good idea. Mm-mm. Because I saw it, and no
I was
clowns.
Way too young when I saw it for the first time. I was 8.
The miniseries.
Yeah.
With Tim Curry.
Yeah. I couldn't shower for like a week because I kept thinking he was going to come out of the drain.
I mean, I don't know why you watched that. Well, never mind. It's Kelsey. I know why you watched it at 8 years old. Never mind. My fault. I'm not new. Yeah, I read the book. Then I watched after reading the book. Strangely, I read the book when I was about 13, right behind our junior high school, right at the beginning of the woods that we used to cut through, because we used to cut through this patch of woods to cut off the corner, right? Yeah, I mean, it literally cut like a half mile off our walk home, so we would cut through the woods. But you come through the park, the lower parking lot, there's the grass. You hit the grass, there's a backstop, and the beginning of the woods is right behind the backstop. Also right behind the backstop, there's a culvert that goes down about 10 feet. So it's like, and then when you come past the top of the culvert and look down, there's the sewer opening, right? And it just goes under the parking lot towards the school. And it was probably about 4 feet around. That's how large the diameter was. And it emptied out into the little creek. So on a dare, it was how far into the pipe can you go?
Until I hear something go.
Until you lose your nerve.
We all float down here.
We all float down.
And then I'm fucking out.
Okay. I don't know why I went in.
How far did you make it?
I couldn't tell you for sure. What I can tell you is that it was almost totally dark where I was at. And if I looked this way, it's pitch black. Pitch black. And I had the flashlight. It's still pitch black. Right? You could see the walls.
I hate that so much.
And there's shit hanging off the top. Just a little trickle of water. But the flashlight, it's still black. And then if I look this way, there's just this little tiny dot of light.
No.
And every now and then I could hear one of my buddies, Mike.
Shut the fuck up.
And I'm like, yeah. I got to get the fuck out of here. So I spaz. I got to get out. Now I'm trying to get to the exit, but I'm hunched over because it's only 4 feet tall and you can't run. So I'm like, I'm doing this little shuffle and hunched over.
I'm like panicking right now. Just listening to that.
Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. And the louder my feet hit the concrete,
it echoed.
the more it echoed behind me. Right? So it started sounding like something was there.
No.
I knew it wasn't, right?
But you get in your head, you're getting scared.
But the faster I ran, the louder it got, the closer it sounded, the faster I ran. You know what I mean?
Whole cycle.
It's a fucked up cycle. And I get out and I'm like, boy's like, hey, you all right? Yeah, I'm fine. Good. Fuck. The only thing that I can't explain that happened when we were kids.
Yeah.
Never been an explanation for it. And the reason I say that this is real 100% is because I wasn't the only one that had this happen to them.
Ooh.
And everyone described it exactly the same. So when I was a kid, I lived on one street and my best friend lived the next street over. So I used to come out my house, go down my driveway, cross my street, up the driveway of the house directly across the street from me, cut through the houses, cut through the field, and I'd be in my buddy's backyard. And then I would just walk up to his back door and usually just go inside. So at night, I'd have to come through that field in the dark. Now, at night, if there's a full moon, it's like, it's not daytime, but you can see.
Yeah, it's very bright.
You could see.
Yeah.
When there's no moon, and back then, it's not like now where there's a lot of, backyard motion lights and all that other shit. Back then, there wasn't no light. And I'm walking, I remember the first time it happened, I'm leaving George's house. Another shout out to George. That's twice in one show. Good job, buddy.
Friend of the pod.
And I'm leaving George's house, and his backyard was probably about 100 yards, and then you get to the edge of the field, and then it was probably about 100 yards, 150 yards across the field. On the right side is somebody else's backyard, and then in the field, it's Foder's house. That's what we used to call it. On the left side, at the other end of the field, is woods. So I'm walking, I get to George, into George's backyard, and I start walking across the field, and it's midsummer, it's kind of dark, or it's kind of, grass is tall. I'm walking, and as I'm walking, I distinctly hear other footsteps. They're not mine. It's not an echo. They are footsteps. So I stop. Footsteps stop. I'm like, what the fuck? Start walking again. The second I start walking, I start hearing footsteps. Now I know some of you right now are going, dumbass, it's an echo off the woods. It's not, okay? I'm telling you it's not. Just go with me some more.
I knew it was my footsteps in the fucking sewer.
In the sewer, I knew, right? There was no question. In this case, no, it was absolutely not. So now, I'm walking, I hear it again, I stop, it stops. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm about a quarter way into the field at this point. So I start walking again. And this time, now, keep in mind, I'm in the middle of a pitch black field, but I could see my neighbor's backyard porch light. I could see the light of my house at the end of the driveway.
It's right there.
You know what I mean? So we all know, and I'm breaking a major horror movie rule right now because I'm in the middle of nowhere by myself. What am I doing? So I'm like, I start walking again. I'm just going to walk home. Fuck this. And I hear the footsteps again. I'm like, whatever. Fuck bullshit. I'm young and tough. I don't give a fuck.
Come at me, bro.
And I look to my left and I see the figure.
No! What?
It's about 50 yards away from me. Very clear. It's dark, but I see the figure and it's walking at me. So I'm like, oh, fuck no. No. So I kicked my pace up. And the faster I moved, the faster that figure moved. And it was gaining. And it got to the point, by the time I got close to the neighbor's backyard, I was full running sprint. And I remember because you run up his fence goes up to his driveway, and his fence he had all these fir trees. So it was like a wall of green there too. But once you clear that fence, you're on his driveway and the light's on you. And I remember running up onto that pad of concrete and this immense feeling of relief. Like I had an adrenaline dump. I'm like, okay, that was fucked up. Well, I didn't say anything, right? It had to be me. That's not a thing. And then it happened again. And then it happened again. And then it happened again. And it only happened when I was walking across that field by myself. And it usually happened when there was no moon or just like no more than a quarter moon.
Why the fuck did you keep doing it?
Because it was the quickest way to go home. The other way was to walk all the way up the street and back around. And that's like a mile walk when I could just be there in a minute.
But get eaten along the way.
So, yeah, I just was like, I'm just going to keep going that
Jesus,
way.
Mike.
Plus, we, also keep in mind, Gen Xers, right? We would be in the woods at 10, 11 o'clock at night. We were not strangers to the woods, being in them, how to stay safe in them, what animals to avoid, all that shit. Like we learned that shit because you kind of had to if you're going to be out there. And I just, okay, I'm going to go out through the field, and only when I was alone. So one night we were all hanging out. Yeah, we had a few beers, maybe a couple joints, whatever. We're all talking. I said, you know what? I'm going to fucking tell you guys something. You're going to think I'm fucking crazy. And they're like, well, you already think you're crazy. What is it? And I tell them this story. And I about 3/4 of the way through, I realized nobody's laughing. And they're all like looking at me. And I think it was Ricky. It was like, don't tell me, let me guess. It started chasing you, didn't it? And I went, what? And he goes, I've seen that motherfucker. And then my other buddy goes, I've seen that motherfucker. And then somebody else, I've seen. And I'm going, you got to be fucking kidding me. And always the same. Going home, using the shortcut. And it wasn't just the sound. That's why I go, I know people are going to say, oh, it was the echo. No. It was not the fucking echo.
It's not the echo.
It is not the fucking... You know that part in the horror movie where the guy's telling everybody the truth and nobody fucking believes him? That's the part of my life that was the horror movie because I'm telling you, you could see the silhouette of this thing. Don't know what... And it always came from the back left corner of the woods coming at you diagonally. And you're just doing this. And here's my house, and it's...
Did it keep continuing or just randomly stop?
It continued. I guess it stopped for me because I stopped going through the field most of the time.
Finally, thank God.
We got our licenses. Once we got our licenses, I'm just driving over there, But then when we got our license, we would go over and do Gravity Hill. And Gravity Hill.
Oh, I think I know this one.
It's where your car rolls up a hill. Now, I know now, thank you, physics, for ruining things. Fucking science, bitch. I know now that it's an optical illusion and the car is still rolling down a hill. Yes, it's a grade, but it's still going down.
But do you know the one where, like, you put it in neutral and you put, like, baby powder on the windows and you see handprints pushing the car?
No. So Gravity Hill is the same thing. You find the start line, you put the car in neutral, take your foot off the brake, and you go. For us, it wasn't baby powder and the handprints. For us, it was at the top of the hill. If you saw the lady holding the lantern, it meant everybody in the car would die.
Fuck.
That was our superstition thing. So, but we used to do that one too.
Did you ever do Bloody Mary as a kid?
Did Bloody Mary, and then later on Candyman. Although I don't know why I did the Candyman thing, because I really didn't want to see him, and yet I'm standing in front of the mirror going, Candyman, Candyman, oh, Candyman, motherfucker, Candyman. So we did that one. Was it? Some people I knew held their breath going by a cemetery.
I do it going under a bridge or like going in through tunnels.
See, for me, it was blowing the horn going under a bridge.
Oh.
You blow the horn to hold the bridge up.
Okay, because that makes sense.
I didn't say it made sense. I'm saying that's what we did. Those were most of the Halloween tradition-y thing. I mean,
Seances, Ouija boards.
that wasn't us. That was the girls. We were doing Friday Night Dead. The girls would do. And then, of course, so we're teenage guys.
Let's fuck with them.
You know what I mean? Oh, you want to do Ouija board? Sure. So, come on. You know. You. Stop it. You know, it was hilarious because, yeah, we would do shit like that. We fucked with people to freak them out a little bit, but the guy in the field was the most supernatural thing. Everything else we fucked around and did, you know, just to fuck with people. Like we turned one buddy, his girlfriend hated all of us except him, and we went over to hang out with him one day, and she was there, and she was like, you know, so we just left. Before we left, there was like 5 of us. She had this little car, and he had a real narrow driveway. So we picked her car up and turned it sideways.
Oh my God.
In the driveway. And we just left. Now, this is before cell phones or text or anything, you know what I mean? We got on our bike. No, we might have been driving at that. You know, we were driving because it was her. She had a car. We just got in the car and left. We went up to the bar or whatever, bowling alley. And when he caught up with us, he goes, "You fucking assholes." And we're like, "What?" He goes, "You know how fucking pissed off she was at me?" And he goes, "Here's the best part." She goes out. She goes to leave. Comes back in. "Mother, your fucking friends." Yelling at him, right? He's like, "What the fuck? They're not even here." Walks outside. Sees what we did. He starts laughing.
Nope. Nope. Wrong answer.
So when he started laughing, she got more mad at him. "You think this is funny?" And he goes, "Yes, this is fucking hysterical. How am I supposed to get my car up?" And he's going, "Look, they didn't hurt nothing. They didn't, you know, you're just going to have to Austin Powers it out of there, you know?" So we would do shit like that. We would scare the girls. But we were in the woods a lot. And for me and George, third time, George, just getting name dropped here left and right. We worked together, and we used to take a shortcut to get to work through a graveyard.
What, Mike? The shortcuts, man. Let's talk about this.
We had them all over the place. I'm not even talking about some of the long ones through long stretches of woods or down long stretches of train tracks before you go down past an old pond that
No.
you know.
See?
This is why I go into the abandoned house and you go, "No." I'm the one. Yeah, we can go in there. But we used to cut through.
One of us has to survive.
I need to know. Let's go. And we didn't think twice about it, right? We had borrowed a pair of wire cutters from the wood shop, and we had cut a hole in the fence at the back part of the graveyard so we could just duck through it instead of having to hop it. And it was kind of funny because every time they fixed that section of fence, we would recut the hole within like a day. There was no way that fence was.
You little
whole.
jerks.
Yeah,
this poor guy just constantly having to go fix this fence.
It was a different time. Okay, you know how much time that cut off our walk.
Do you know how much money and time you're probably costing that dude every time you did it?
So anyway, we would always cut through. Well, we worked at a bakery. So on the big holidays, particularly like Thanksgiving and Christmas, George and I would have to go to work at 12:30 at night or 1 in the morning to start panning rolls and making bread because everybody wants that shit for Christmas dinner, for Thanksgiving dinner. So you cut through the fence, and there was a little bit of an open grassy area before you started hitting grave markers. And that time of night, it was the ground fog and everything. And there was this one part of the way we used to walk through the graveyard where you would come up through the stones, and there was two big Italian cypress trees. that flanked a Virgin Mary, right? So you come around the statue of the Virgin Mary, and then you walk in between, you're on the walkway, and you walk between these two trees up to the road. I was walking in front of George that night, and I come around the Virgin Mary, and I walk between the two Italian cypress trees. And there was a moon, there was ground cover, ground fog, but the moon was out pretty good, and I saw it before it happened. So I knew it was going to happen, and there was nothing I could do about it. In between these two cypress trees was a spider web about the size of a car tire or bigger.
Brittany would lose her mind.
In the center of this spider web, I could see it in the moonlight, it was so big, was a giant brown spotted spider.
Oh my God.
I see this as I'm walking full stride, and it's literally, the spider was about, I would say it's right under my chin level.
It's making eye contact with you.
And I'm walking so quick, I see it, and my immediate thought was, oh, fuck no, and I'm already in the web. I felt it scramble up, like it hit me almost dead center of the chest, and I felt it scurry up and around my neck. I screamed like a little bitch, okay? I mean loud. Scared the shit out of George, and I am immediately beating the fuck out of myself. And I ended up actually rolling around on the ground to make sure I killed this fucking thing, because it was on me. Like it was, and then I had all the web, because
did you get it?
We did get it.
Okay.
When we got to work,
no,
you know, the
it
first
ends up in the bread rolls.
when we got to work, first thing I did is we come in, and I'm like, motherfucker. Like, I am shook at that point. Like, I'm just skeeved out. And I take my shirt off, and it fell out on the floor. And it was probably the size of a quarter or bigger. Oh my God. That's just the body. That's not the legs. It was fucking massive.
That's what you get.
Different time. I moved on. I was like, okay, it's dead. I'm not bit. Am I bit? No, I'm not bit. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Mike.
I am the way I am. But I mean, like I said, we were always outside messing around with shit. So,
you know, it's funny because I watch scary movies and I go to haunted houses and I get freaked out. Like, I get scared watching scary movies. I'm you know. But then people try to scare me in real life and nothing happens.
I can testify to this. I jumped out at Kelsey. I thought I had her. I was behind a door. I laid in wait. It was perfect setup. If I did this to my wife, she'd scream. Nope. I jump out at Kelsey. She turns around. It's like disgust. Just and turns around. I'm like, are you serious? Not a reaction. We're watching any horror movie, and she's in the next chair going, and I'm going, are you all right? I can't take it. She's got a hand over the screen. What are you doing?
But I love it. It's so much fun. But yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, my one friend has continuously tried to scare me, and he gets more pissed off every time because it doesn't work.
That's hilarious, because that's got to just keep getting funnier for you. Like, nope.
I was watching a scary movie. Like, and he comes up behind me and actually tries to scare me. And I'm just like, what's up? Back to the movie, all scared.
My wife and I had to come up with a code word system to not scare the shit out of each other, because it's like, it's easy to scare her. She startles very easy. And she got me a few times, right? So now we have a word system to let each other know we're coming in the room or around the corner. And there was one night, she's like, oh, chase me. And I go, what? And she goes running away, screaming down the hall. And I go, I'm not even running after you because I don't want to be chased. I go, why'd you tell me to chase you? So I try not to scare her. You, I've tried to scare. And it's just, I think the worst reaction I ever got out of Kelsey is when I pulled out a ring and I said, Kelsey, I've been thinking about this. And she just started throwing shit at me and saying, get the fuck away from me.
You can't even joke about that.
Which is funny because it is a total joke, right? And nope, that scares her more than somebody jumping out from behind a fucking door.
I mean, I had someone try to do a birthday. Literally ran away into the ocean.
That's great. Kelsey. Dun, 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 dun. Where'd she go?
We're just singing happy birthday. Nope.
Sure ain't.
I'm out.
That's fucking funny. I don't do well with the surprise stuff. I do startle though. Mm-hmm. Like if you got me. Fuck. You scared the shit out of me. Made me say some shit I didn't mean to say.
Mike's in the laundry room. I come around the corner. I'm like, morning, Mike. And he's like, God, motherfucking shit, cunt.
She made me ink. No, she got me good. That's what prompted, okay, I'm going to scare her back. And that just, it just doesn't work. Which, like I said, is hysterical because it could be the dumbest horror movie with absolutely no fear factor to it whatsoever. And she's, all right, I guess. That's freaking funny. Oh, shit. Shall we wrap this up?
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us, you guys. Happy Halloween. If you like your scary movies, get out there and enjoy them. I hope you have fun and wear cool costumes. And if you're trick-or-treating, get good candy. Check for razor blades.
That's apparently a thing. What's your favorite go-to candy on Halloween?
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat? Yeah. The days, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't trick-or-treated in a long time, and I'm not going to start again this year, but I feel like they don't get great stuff nowadays.
Probably not. Like someone was handing out like sugar-free lollipops. I was like, get out of my face.
All right. So last year, we may or may not have handed out organic, gummy, something.
Yo, give me those king-size candy bars. Get out of my face.
And that was like, I would, back in the day, if they're giving out king-size candy bars, we're going home, switching costumes, and coming back. You know, like, and there was a reason we used to use pillowcases, because back in the day, man, talk about a difference in things. Back in the 80s, Halloween night, the streets were fucking packed. Packed. There were people everywhere. And we used to come home, and I remember I would sit on the floor and dump out that bag of candy. And it was ridiculous how much candy, and good stuff too. Giant size candy. Well, back in the day, they were normal size because they were just a fucking candy bar. Right? But I mean,
but like, you got Snickers, you got Three Musketeers,
all the classics,
peanut butter cups,
all the fucking classics. You know, people even made homemade candied apples, homemade other shit.
Don't kids, don't take the homemade stuff.
See, there's a difference, because back in the day, you could take, as a rule, for me, I would never take any kind of apple, because that's one thing razor blades go in. We knew that. That was a big no-no. Pins would be in the candy bars.
Someone tried to give me a toothbrush once.
Oh, you know what? Fuck them too. The one house on the block where they're like, we're going to help out other children and give them toothbrushes so they don't get tooth decay from all the candy. You know what? Way to be a buzzkill. Thanks for that. Yeah, no. I mean, even for me, the organic gummies was kind of pushing it. I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to be that house. Like, here's the organic gum. Here's a Snickers bar. Get the fuck out of here. Like, don't tell anybody. So for me, it was whatchamacallit. Loved whatchamacallit. But trick-or-treating isn't what it was. I don't like trunk-or-treat.
Yeah, now they do this trunk-or-treat shit.
I'm sorry. That's stupid. And you should just call it a tailgate party, have a barbecue, listen to some radio, and drink some fucking beers. Listen to radio? Listen to radio?
Who are you?
I don't know. But I don't like trunk or treat either. I'm going.
It's fucking stupid.
I mean, here in our neighborhood, it's a little different. We have a neighborhood full of kids. Everybody kind of knows each other. I think part of what messed that up was unruly factors coming from other neighborhoods, because that started when I was a kid. Is we'd be out trick or treating, and here come a whole other group of people. And I'm like, who the fuck are you guys? because you're acting like jackasses and you don't live here. Like, if you're going to come trick or treat, just come trick or treat and be cool. So it's just changed dramatically. I think we get a handful of kids here every year.
Stranger danger.
Now it's stranger danger. And they're more scared when they open the door. Now, last year I went nice. I have this pattern of going nice one year and scary the next.
I mean, we already have Pennywise on the porch.
So this year, I'm going to show you this actually. This year, I might get one of these.
To put on your face?
It's like a press-on tattoo that goes around the mouth, but it forms that whole jawline up the face, and then it's got coverings for the eyes. So the years that I go scary, my goal is to scare whoever knocks on the door. It is Halloween.
You're going to freak out Ranger.
Right? I don't think I'll freak out Ranger. He'll know it's me.
He's going to look at you and be like...
He may not like it. It'll be weird. Oh, no, let's see that reaction, too. I mean, because you're right. Like, you dress up as something, sometimes the dog is like, hey, I don't fucking know you. I'm going to bite your ass. But I may do that and the blood-soaked shirt. Like one year when we lived back on the West Coast, anytime the doorbell rang, I would have Kathy open the door, and I would just come running out screaming, I was covered in blood. It's all over my face. And some of the kids, they'd scream, and other kids, like the teenagers, holy shit, dude, that's fucking cool. You know, so I love Halloween. Sorry, I just went off on a diatribe. We were about to wrap it up, and I love Halloween. So, all right, kids, we're going to go. Have a great week. We will see you next time, and I'm pretty sure it'll be before Halloween, but if not, have a great festive All Hallows Eve.
Thanks for joining us.
Have a great week.
We love you.
Love you.